US prosecutors have moved to dismiss both federal cases against President-elect Donald Trump. One of the cases, brought by Special Prosecutor Jack Smith, charged Trump with plotting to overturn the 2020 election results before he left office. The other case alleged that the former president mishandled classified documents taken to his Florida home. The requests to drop the cases are based on long-standing Justice Department policy of not prosecuting sitting presidents. Let's get more now from our Washington bureau chief, Ines Pohl. Ines, just tell us a little bit more about the cases against Trump. Remind us what he was accused of exactly.
Yeah, so Jack Smith, the special counsel, has brought actually 2 felony cases against Donald J. Trump over the last 2 years. The most notable charges accuse him of attempting to overturn the 2020 election by, on the one hand, illegally blocking votes, and on the other hand, inciting the storming of the Capitol on January 6 in 2021. I'm sure many of our viewers remember these images. The second case involves allegations of illegally retaining classified documents at his home in Florida, in Mar-a-Lago, in his residence there. And there are also images out, I'm sure many will kind of remember. These are these images of boxes in his gold bathroom.
And why have prosecutors now dropped these cases?
So it's not really a surprise that Smith dropped the charges against Trump. Everybody was expecting that here in Washington, because it is aligning with the Justice Department policy that says it is unconstitutional to prosecute a sitting president. However, you know, what is kind of interesting is the timing before an early December filing deadline, and that suggests that the special counsel is kind of racing to conclude his investigation before Trump's team assumes power. I think it's worth mentioning that Donald Trump has stated himself he would, I quote him here, fire Jack Smith on his first day in office. So Smith knew that his time is running out.
So can we assume, Ines, that this is the end of Trump's legal problems?
Well, you know, this summer, the Supreme Court, this is the highest court here in the United States, ruled that Donald Trump has some presidential immunity from criminal prosecution. And given that Trump is appointing only loyalists to key positions in his new administration, it is very likely that he would have received a pardon once he returned to office. So for now, yes, it seems to mark the end of Trump's legal troubles, and his strategy to delay the case to prevent a trial before the November election obviously has worked out. But I also want to mention something here, that after today's decision to drop the charges, many people in the United States are really even more concerned that this is just the beginning of an era in which prosecutors will be rather investigated than the accused.
Ines, thanks so much for bringing us up to date. That's DW's Washington bureau chief, Ines Pohl.